Alright, y'all been asking for that part 2, so let's talk about the original captain of Squad 5, Danjiro Obana. You know what I like about Danjiro? He low-key look like he could be related to Ishin and Ganju. He low-key look like he could be a makeshift Shiba clan member. Danjiro looks like he never missed his rice and beans growing up. I can tell he was eating his breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the Ryukongai district. He also gives me a very similar vibe to human form Kamamura. They even both wear the same armor types, just different texture and color themes. But you know, Obana looks very laid back, especially with that blue color scheme he has going on. And I really appreciate how cool his Zanpakuto hilt is. It kind of looks like an arrow pointing in one direction. And I can't wait to see his Zanpakuto abilities, or just in general the way he fights, because I doubt he's anything like the other 5th Division captains, Sosuke, Aizen, and Shinji. So now we have one of my favorites, the original 6th Division head captain, Furofushi Saito. And generally why she's one of my favorites is because she literally just gives off the same crash out energy as Kenpachi. I mean the exact same. She literally has an eye patch as well, but I'm pretty sure this is because she actually has eye damage, and not because she's trying to like hide her spiritual pressure. Because I doubt that sort of technology was even out back then. But otherwise, I really like her Zanpakuto as well. It has this sort of pink hue to it. Just based off her character trailer, we can tell she's a cold-blooded unaliver, just like Kenpachi. I actually wonder how she ended up passing her division down to the Kuchi clan. Otherwise, there's not too much to say about her yet. She kind of looks like an evil goth girl, though. Now we have the original captain of Squad 7, Nobutsuna Shigeo, who so happens to be the predecessor of Kamamura. And we know that Yamamoto found Kamamura in the middle of nowhere, but I can guarantee you where he found Nobutsuna. He found this man in a jail cell. I mean, we could all agree that Nobutsuna looks very cool. But you can't tell me he doesn't look like the reincarnated villain of 101 Dalmatians. This man definitely looks like he hunts exotic animals inside of the Soul Society. We honestly need to lock him up under Mugen. He's a very frail looking man. I mean, we can see his very rib cage. And if you look at his wrists, they're like sort of black and decaying. But I can guarantee you this man is going to have some crazy Zanpakuto ability. I mean, look at the hilt of his Zanpakuto. It's like this sort of cross shape. All in all, I can't wait to see what sort of personality he has, though. Now we have the original 8th Division captain, Katori. This is a woman who appears relatively normal compared to all the other original Gotei 13 members, and I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. She's the most cold-blooded unaliver of them all. Or she's either a scientific weirdo like Mayuri. No in between. She's either a cold-blooded unaliver or a scientific weirdo. I'm taking my bets on cold-blooded unaliver, because in that character trailer of hers, she was definitely wielding that Shikai with deadly efficiency. And Katori looks like a very unserious version of Lisa. I mean, they look exactly alike. Same character, different fonts. And I can tell Kubo meant to draw this comparison, because both of them have spear Shikais. That cannot be a coincidence. But speaking of her Shikai, it looks pretty normal to me. But I guarantee you that's just Kubo saving all of the good designs for their Bankais. Especially if they make an appearance in Hell Arc. But I'll tell you what, for being the predecessor to Shinsui, I have high expectations of her. And I can't wait to see what her Zanpakuto abilities can do. But that's pretty much all for part 2. Y'all know y'all should just check in for part 3.